house radio, honey. All right, so we're gonna do a love read. Could be family, friends, significant other, whoever. But let's see how it goes. In this segment, this part of the series, I'm only doing your feelings, their feelings, and the best advice because, of course, a lot of information about the potential outcome comes out in the spread. All right. All right. Let's see what's going on. How does Virgo feel? What are Virgo's feelings towards? Okay. Talking early. Stay optimistic. Calling in a soulmate. Love yourself first. Forgiving and learning. Express your love. And you deserve love. All right. So what I'm getting here as far as your feelings toward this person, this you may be dealing with someone who you may have made some type of offer to, or you may feel as though this is the one, but it's like the way that they receive you isn't how you are, something that you're not used to, or maybe they've said something or did something when you try to offer them something to keep it kind of positive because this may be a fresh relationship here. This may be something new, but it's like maybe they don't appreciate it or they don't know how to receive it, or maybe you're just dealing with someone who doesn't express themselves the way that you would like them to. Love yourself first and forgiving and learning has a lot to do with releasing and healing the past and enjoying the present. So that love yourself first. You may feel like this may be someone that you are dealing with that's in the public eye, or someone who uh, gets a lot of attention. You like the way that they handle things, but there may have been something that transpired in the past that you're kind of thinking about, or that needs to be released between the two of you. Here, express your love and you deserve love. You really like this person. You really are in a space where you want to make even more romantic gestures towards this person, but the way that they did things in the past, you're unsure of how to do this. It's kind of confusing to you. Maybe this is your new project. What is this? Stay optimistic and calling in your soulmate for Virgo's feelings. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So you may be dealing with someone who is money motivated, someone very malicious when it comes to just getting their way, having whatever it is that they want. That may be why um, they didn't like whatever it is that you offer them. They may have looked at it like, oh, like I'm not used to that. I'm used to more than that. Like, I don't know. Here, but with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, this is someone who is all about material stuff. They like to um, just, they'll do anything. Whoever this is, they'll do anything. So let me see, honey. I'm not bad mouthing them, but the Queen of Pentacles came out in reverse. So what is this for Virgo? Clarify this Queen of Pentacles energy. Or maybe this is someone that you've given a lot of gifts to, and it's like and now it's expected. And so no matter how you try to express yourself any other type of way to see if y'all can take this to the next level, or do this releasing and healing, the block may be what this person likes, how they indulge. They could be someone who eats a lot, drinks a lot. Um, they may not be paying attention to the things that they need to. Like, what is this? Love yourself first and forgiving and learning that Virgo feels towards this person. Self-respect. So maybe when they drink or when they do certain things, they may overindulge in certain things. Knight of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Wands in the reverse. There may be something that was communicated that kind of put a stop in the play. Three of Swords and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Something, and it's a lot of pentacles in this. There may have been something that was said, or maybe someone didn't get to go somewhere, or they were supposed to go somewhere, but they decided to stay home and eat, drink, hang with their friends. It's something like that. Party. Knight of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Wands in the reverse. Because the Eight of Wands in the upright is movement, conversation, very, willpower, personal power, self-worth. Oh, okay. So they may get a lot of attention or what have you, but maybe they don't know what to do with that attention. They go and party. I don't know, child. What is this forgiving and learning? Three of Wands and the Page of Wands. You're waiting to hear from them here. When they're on the upswing, you're waiting to hear. You're waiting for their arrival so that you can release something. What does this express? Your love and you deserve love. You're lovable. You want to make a move because you really like this person. Let me see, honey. The King of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Pentacles in the upright now. So you may be driven by your passion on how you're going to move. That may not work out for you. I'm just telling you right now. You may try to fix this in a way that's not going to really work out. You may be thinking of the way that you want to do things and thinking about things in a way that has it, like, if you're in your ego, you may want to get out of that. Because with this King of Wands in the reverse, he can be very egotistical. He can be like, no, you're going to do what I say. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. Kind of aggressive, kind of BDSM type person. That's the second time I almost slipped like that, child. Ooh. But, balance yourself before you make a move toward this person. Let's see how they feeling. But they may have you in a space where there may be the trigger. Then maybe they trigger you in that way. You know what I'm saying? So you got to check yourself if they trigger you in a way that is not very much so. It may be a lot of aggression, right? Because of how you feel about them. Maybe there's a lot of chemistry and you ain't never had this kind of chemistry and you're trying to control yourself. And, you try to get this person another gift and expect for them to be different or something like that, or offer them something. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Because that Page of Pentacles can easily be something else, okay? What is this person's feelings towards Virgo, honey? Because this is a storyline. Chemistry, deception. Oh, shit. Getting to know each other. Reconciliation. Okay, y'all must have broke up or something. Let me see. Let go of control issues. They think you're controlling. Separation. So the way that they feeling towards you is that they feel like you got somebody else or you just ain't real with them. They also want to get to know you, but that's gonna take some time because it's like they may have reconciled with somebody from their past. But I do see here with this let go of the control issues, they're like, you're not letting this unfold the way it should. Ace of Wands. They may communicate with you how they feel about certain things. And that's the thing about getting to know somebody, because you don't know nobody till you know them, and then you got to get to know them all over again, right? So they're communicating something with you that they're very passionate about when it comes to these control issues and not allowing it to be what it is, right? There may be a dark storm, a dark cloud over this situation because of something here. Let me see. They may feel as though they needed some time away from you because maybe they felt like you were clingy, or they felt like you were wanting things to go a certain type of way, and you'll get mad when it doesn't go a certain type of way. That's what it looks like, man. I don't know. I don't know y'all like that. What is this deception that they feeling towards Virgo? King of Pentacles. They feel as though you are in a space where you just maybe they feel like you bought people before, or you controlling when it comes to how you like them gifts that you were giving them. They may feel like that's a control thing. Six of Wands, even though they like the, it's a whole lot to do it. Even though they like the gifts, it's just that there must be more that comes with it. Maybe there's something with the way that you act, the way that, like, Six of Wands in a reverse. They just the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in reverse. They don't want to commit right now. The reason that they don't want to commit because maybe things move too fast and they trying to see you for who you are, and it's kind of like the way that maybe you are one of those people that you feel as though this is the person and you went all in, but the way that you went all in about it, it was too fast, too quick for this person. Let me see what this reconciliation is, because I really feel like it can go two ways. But with that Six of Wands in the reverse, it's like they know that this is gonna take some time to really feel as though it's worth it, basically. Got my little tea over here because I've been talking, honey. What is this reconciliation and this let go of control issues? Temperance. Balance, moderation. one foot in front of the other, blending well, doing things in a way in moderation to the point where there's a meeting of the minds. What is this reconciliation chair? Two of Swords in the reverse. A decision, making a decision to go ahead and try to see if this will be right. Making a decision to go ahead and do this. They're not indecisive about reconciling. Who is this reconciliation with? Is it with Virgo or someone else? Because I felt earlier that it was with somebody else. Page of Swords. It's with you. Clarify this Page of Swords for reconciliation. Justice. All right. Here's the thing. This person ain't gonna tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Justice came out in reverse. So y'all both have things to work on. This person has a problem or issue with telling you the truth when it comes to the control issues the way that they are viewing things. They may be very passive aggressive with the way that they're saying things, or just overall they're not used to having to communicate certain things with people. So they may try to flip the script, but they're justice in reverse. Not very fair about how they are communicating because they know you like them a lot. But they are going to communicate something with you. So it may take for you to really pull back and ask the necessary questions, read in between the lines. What is this separation? They may even be threatening you with that. Like, look, we're going to reconcile, but look, I really feel like if you can't do this, that maybe they'll give you some type of ultimatum that ain't right, it ain't fair. What is this separation? Four of Swords and the Five of Cups. If you put them in a space where they regret reconciling with you, they're gonna take a break. Yep, the Tower in reverse. I feel like they're not in a space where they're willing to risk certain things to be with you right now. So that next conversation is going to have a lot to do with how this is handled. Clarify this Five of Cups. Ace of Wands. That's that communication again. Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands. This person has been hurt before, and it's like they will politely go and put you on D&D and go lick their wounds, basically. Okay, so let's see what your best advice is, as if we haven't already discussed a little bit of it. Because whoever this person is, they feel like they're not getting the real you. Maybe you don't have a lot of time to show this person the real you. Maybe they feel as though you have somebody else, and that's why you act or talk or do the things that you do. Whatever that deception could possibly be, they want to see the real you, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that is. What is the best advice for Virgo? Soulmate, finances and career, engagement, chemistry, calling in your soulmate, expressing your love. So you feel some type of way about this person. That soulmate twice. Someone that you're supposed to learn something from, regardless if you're going to be with them for a good time or a long time. This ties in with your finances. And if you want to take this to the next level. So your best advice is to admit that this is someone that you know you only meet once in a lifetime. The second part of this advice has a lot to do with what it is that you need to focus on when it comes to your finances and career. How does that work out? Like, if, as a Virgo, I'm pretty sure that you put more time into your work than you do your relationships, right? So it's like maybe there's something that you have to figure out in this space that you are learning about yourself, as well as how much time and energy that you're putting into certain things, right? Because you have a lot to offer, maybe that's why there was a conflict with the gifts that you were given, but not the time that you were given. Maybe you need to sit down with this person and let them know what your love language is. Sit down with this person and discuss their love language. Sit down with this person and see what it is that y'all can do to take this relationship to the next level. Because there's a lot of chemistry here. They want you to be more expressive, okay? What is this soulmate and career and finances? Four of Cups. You standoffish about it. You're trying to figure out which direction to go. What used to satisfy you doesn't satisfy you anymore. And this person may have come in and been a catalyst to that, right? What is this engagement and chemistry? It's a strong pull towards this person. Death card in the reverse. You can't even get this person out of your energy, out of your mind. You know that this is something huge. And Virgos are very intuitive. Now I'm about to get pissed off because why y'all out here playing? Okay, calm down. You can't even end this. You can't just up and end this one. Sorry, not sorry. You can't just up and put this one in a certain type of place or category. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? I don't know what to tell you, but baby, what is this calling in your soulmate? You got to be more positive. Okay? What is this calling in your soulmate and expressing love for Virgo's best advice? The Seven of Swords in the reverse. Stop lying to yourself. Go ahead and be 100 with yourself. Go ahead and be a bill and a yard, right? And just see things for what they are. See the truth in the situation. Break it apart, tear it apart the way that you do, analyze it the way that you do, but in a more self-sufficient way, in more of a way that makes sense than not, right? That means that either the cup is half full or it's half empty. Don't fuck this up. What does this express your love, honey? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Instead of trying to appease this person with gifts or what have you, or spending certain types of time or doing certain types of things that they express to you, look at it from a different perspective. It may be that you are working so hard and so much. That's easily it as well. You're working so much and putting so much time, effort, and attention into material things that you're not realizing that, expressing your love the way that you used to may not be for everybody. It only worked for so long. But with a soulmate, things always, change up. You look at things different. You feel things from a different perspective. It's uncomfortable, ain't it, Virgo? What is this Seven of Swords in the reverse for Virgo ass? Moon card. Your intuition ain't lying. Three of Swords and the Six of Cups in reverse. You're going to have to face something to bring balance to your emotions and the way that you are seeing things. Some of you may be in a space where you need to drink more water because your pee probably smell different because you haven't been processing your emotions the right way. You may be in a space where you've been sweating more than usually because of high blood pressure symptoms. Not saying you got high blood pressure, but you may be sweating in a way like that profusely, especially when it comes to thinking about this person and how your life may change. And how your life has changed since you've been with them. Eight of Pentacles, how are you going to work through this? You're going to have to do a step-by-step, okay? Go ahead and create a blue or a pink tab in your calendar for the things that you're going to do daily to be a better person for your spouse. In this relationship, this way of doing things, because overall, with soulmates, they come in to teach you something about something that you've been overlooking, teach you some huge life lesson. So, add it to your calendar, baby.